Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. And the Golden Eagles ready to get this thing started and open the season. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Jayhawks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense is... into fourth down. And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. So Boston College's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
That's caught. It's Harris. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Golden Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to pass. It's James. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him, finding an escape route. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Let's go. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. On the option. He'll toss it. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The give out of the gun. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. They're throwing for it on 4th down. The quick out. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 20. Let's take an overall view of Boston College. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42. The give is to Williams. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
To the air, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it inside the 10. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the 1st quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by a field goal over the Rebels. For now, it's back to you fellas. If anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And the Golden Eagles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Back back in motion, try to clear the picture. Touch pass on the run. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for a man. It's James. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Boston College. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. This drive will open from the 15. Rides the back and leaves it. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. To throw, it's James. Got the quick pass. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
BC back to work after picking up the first down. They're going to ride this running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're going to test the right side with this one. Lots of running room. Turning it on. Touchdown, Eagles. Once he got some room, it was over. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Quick pass on the fly motion. Turning on the Jets. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Oh, they're after him. Scrambling away. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Slithers into space. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. And it'll be down right there. Dropping back, it's James. Let's it fly. Got it in the middle, it's Bond.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Boston College.
Line gets set, first down. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Bond. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll send the back in motion. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Snap from the gun on third down. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Jayhawks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking to throw, it's James. Gets it out fast. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Rides the back on the option, the give. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. And the Golden Eagles come to the line needing just inches for the first down. It'll be a run on third and short. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback will keep it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got it behind the line. It's Bond. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Reads it, fires complete. Touchdown, Boston College! And they take it in for 6 more points. The AT unit on the field. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give is to Williams. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Gives it on the option. Finds a little space. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking downfield, it's James. Makes the catch. It's Bond. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Might as well stick with it. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Grabbed in the middle, it's Henderson. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down. Still looking, on the move. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Looking for more room. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. On the move, it's McDonald. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Looking to throw, it's James. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start this drive going to the air. Flicks it out on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And they'll take over.
Defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Off the RPO, complete. And he's brought down after a nice game. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice move there. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Direct snap. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Boston College. And the pummeling has started.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
31, Kansas.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Daniels. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's... As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the opener but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field today. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy,